Just a thought today, and that is, it's not always about the decisions that you've made, but it's why you made those decisions. And we really must stop hiding and choose life. Many people are so consumed with image that they are unable to pursue righteousness because they have something they're concealing. They wear a mask. Everyone knows a different version of that mask, and they've kept it on so long. You have the mask at work, the mask at home, and then that which is underneath becomes distorted. And we must remove the mask in and through the instruction of the Creator in order to really seek healing. But oftentimes people have something they don't like about themselves, something caused by trauma from previous generations or childhood, and they've applied a mask to hide. They're not willing to become vulnerable enough to really be healed. Jeremiah 17:14 says, "Heal me, Adonai, and I'll be healed. Save me, and I'll be saved, because you are my praise." And in order to seek healing, we must realize that He is our praise. He is who we acknowledge as our Redeemer, our shield, our strength, our shelter. And in order to become righteous, we have to worry about that which is within more than we do that which is without, because they're related. You can't live a life in which you think that they're not related. You can't have a corrupt tree producing good fruit, and vice versa. And again, it's not always about what happened, it's why did that happen. There's a reference in Psalms of, all things are in the hands of the heavens. The only choice that we can choose to really make is if we fear Adonai or not. All things work out according to His plan when I am in submission thereof. Having knowledge of God is not the same as submission. Just as having, knowledge of something but not having discipline and humility, it's hard for that to really take effect in our life. But oftentimes we have something we don't like about ourselves, and we're hiding that thing so attentively that we are afraid that the world is going to see it. Take the mask off. You're not as strong as you thought you were. You're not as independent as you thought you were. It's not about proving people right. It's not about proving people wrong. You don't have to do any of that. Just be who you were created to be. But again, many people can't pursue righteousness because they're so worried about image, and they're protecting that image more than they're willing to pursue spiritual growth, mental growth, physical growth. So we have to really seek something that is beyond what we can see. Because when we have something we don't like about others, typically it's self-reflective. We see us in them, and then we're reminded what we don't like about ourselves. This is why we need healing. And it takes humility, it takes submission, and it takes a commitment to truth, even when truth requires change. And even when truth is different than the way I thought it would look, than the way I thought it would be. Then we're able to make it through the challenges of life. So if we have a wound and something we're scared to reveal, we need healing. And we need growth from that. Stop hiding. Choose life. Choose the change. Choose the humility. Again, you don't have to prove yourself right, and you don't have to prove anyone else wrong. Just seek healing. Adonai alone is our praise, our healer, our Redeemer. We have to keep this in mind, because from the time we come into this world, we're taught how to think, what to like, what to do, what's popular, what's trending. This need of assimilation and fitting in is pushed on us, and we're programmed. Look at TV, programming. We're programmed to be distracted. And what the instruction of the Father does is connects us back to the original blueprint for mankind, so we can truly operate with free will, above the trauma, above the shame, above the guilt, above the regret that the world has been programming us to operate within, so we lose our identity. But when we regain our identity, when we take the mask off, and sometimes that which is underneath, we've been wearing the mask so long, and we've been hiding who we truly are for so long, and we've been trying to be tough and strong and independent, and we've been carrying this weight so long that which is underneath is damaged and must be healed. But when we're willing to take the mask off, we can operate above those systems of shame and guilt and regret, and above all those things that we are trying to cover up that have been holding us back for so long. Shalom.